Let's look at two people entering the workforce today. They start out on completely equal footing, both earning the exact same salary of $60,000. Fast forward 20 years, and their lives look entirely different. One of them is wealthy, entirely debt-free, and relatively unstressed. The other is trapped in a cycle, living paycheck to paycheck, one missed shift away from a crisis. Despite having the same gross pay, the second individual's bank account hits zero every few weeks. They are reacting to bills as they arrive, making impulsive decisions in the moment. This lack of structure, living randomly with money, creates a constant state of financial survival. The modern economy is highly optimized to exploit this lack of planning. Uncontrolled spending is completely frictionless now. Between one-click purchases, recurring digital subscriptions, and buy now, pay later prompts at checkout, you build up a costly lifestyle without ever feeling the pain of handing over physical cash. Credit cards accelerate this trap. Swiping a piece of plastic provides an immediate illusion of wealth. You get the item today, but the hidden cost is a long-term burden of high-interest debt that quietly drains your future income. If you don't dictate where your money goes, your money will dictate where you go. The person who ended up wealthy avoided the trap by operating a deliberate 5-pillar financial system: income, spending, saving, investing, and protection. A 20-year financial divergence between two peers earning the same salary doesn't happen by accident. It is the result of running an intentional daily system, instead of reacting to life as it happens. We can break this system down, starting with the first two pillars: income and spending. Every dollar you earn follows one of three specific pathways. You spend it, you save it, or you invest it. Our systemic earner actively tracks those dollars. By giving every dollar a job, they ensure a portion of their income hits the saving and investing pathways, intentionally shutting off the route to high-interest consumer debt. That routing process feeds directly into pillars 3 and 5, saving and protection. While often associated with building wealth, their primary function in this system is to act as shock absorbers. Imagine a sudden, unavoidable crisis. A transmission blows out on the highway, or a severe illness results in a massive medical bill. For the random spender, a $2,000 repair bill goes straight to a credit card, initiating a downward spiral of interest payments. For the systemic earner, their emergency fund and insurance policies absorb the impact. They pay the deductible, and the crisis is reduced to a minor Tuesday morning inconvenience. You don't build an emergency fund or buy insurance to generate wealth. You build them to ensure that an ordinary string of bad luck doesn't permanently erase your financial progress. While saving protects the money you have today, Pillar 4, investing, is the mechanism that builds your future. Instead of trading your hours for a paycheck forever, investing forces your money to work independently. This graph illustrates how compound growth operates. The line shows wealth accumulating over time. Initially, the growth is slow and flat, as your capital generates small returns. But those returns are immediately reinvested, generating their own returns, curving sharply upward as the snowball effect takes over. The math here relies on a specific reality. The amount of time your money is invested is vastly more powerful than the total amount of cash you put in. Let's plot out our systemic earner again. If they start at age 22, setting aside just $200 a month, the line has decades to compound, resulting in massive exponential growth by retirement. Now, look at a late starter who attempts to catch up at age 35. They invest $500 a month, more than double the cash. The initial slope is steeper, but because they lost a decade of compounding, their final total wealth never catches up to the early starter. Delaying investment permanently surrenders the single greatest mathematical advantage you have: time. When you pull back and look at the wealthy earner's life, there is no lottery win. There is no genius tech stock prediction. Their success is the result of small, smart financial decisions repeated consistently over a long period. The exact same logic applies to the broke earner. Rarely is it a single catastrophic bankruptcy that destroys a person's finances. It is hundreds of invisible daily leaks, forgotten subscriptions, impulse online orders, and high-interest convenience buys that bleed an income dry over decades. Operating this 5-pillar system takes effort, but the goal of tracking your spending and investing early is bigger than stockpiling luxury cars or buying designer clothes. Managing these 5 pillars provides a specific kind of leverage: options. It is the ability to walk away from a toxic job, take a calculated risk on a business idea, and dictate the terms of your own life. You don't need a massive salary to start building those options today. Track your spending this week so you know where your dollars actually go. Build a clear budget. Scrape together a $500 emergency buffer to stop relying on credit cards, and start investing whatever small amount you can spare. This is a management game where the prize is buying back your own freedom. Once you control how you manage what you make, your relationship with time and work changes entirely.